What's going on? AVVet88 got a new video for you guys. I know it's been a minute since I got the last video out. I was out of town. I didn't have time to pretty much get anything recorded or get to my comment section. So I just want to let you guys know that I will hop in the comment section. I will get back to you guys because I know it's a lot of good conversation going on down there. So I kind of scrolled down it a little bit, but I didn't get a chance to really dive right deep into it and really respond to a lot of the comments that you guys put out. So just wanted to let you know I haven't forgot about you. All right, this video right here is going to be on vertical grips. It's a lot of conversation that has been going on for years about vertical grips, but most of the time it's more so if the vertical grip is legal to have it at a vertical angle, a slight angle, 45-degree angle. If there's any angle, does it make it okay if you have it on something like a pistol with a pistol brace? And the list goes on and on. It's a lot of ATF red tape that's surrounding having an actual vertical grip on certain lengths of rifles. In this video right here, it's not so much about the regulations on a vertical grip, but it's more so about something that I've seen and I wanted to talk about that I've noticed over the years. And that's how do you actually operate your weapon with a vertical grip. Now, as you can see right here, we have a 14.5 inch. This is a BCM build with a BCM upper. And it has, as you can see right here, a vertical grip on the front. Now this vertical grip isn't by Magpul, it's by another company, but I can't think of the name of it. I got it from a gun store that's a few streets down from my house. Checked it out, I liked it, I got it. Now typically, even though I run a vertical grip, I have ran angle 4 grips, I have ran hand stops and all of that. Some people I guess might call this hand stop depending on how you're actually using it. Now I have seen people use vertical grips in a manner that is like this. Now when I've seen this manner of a vertical grip being held and somebody actually operating a firearm, it's more so with the M4 style, typically what you would see on the battlefield and things of that nature. So those vertical grips will be a little bit longer. I think you'll either have the Tango Down, or I think they have Knights Armaments vertical grips. So they're a little bit, I don't think they're thinner, but I know they're actually a little bit longer. And that's the only time where I've seen people actually handle their weapon's vertical grip in this manner. Now, when I say a lot of people now, these days, like myself, I shoot with the C-clamp on my offhand. So this is why I have my, as you can see, my front sight, which is a flip up, and then my pressure pad for my light. And I have it specifically mounted in this way so that this rail section is open. And since I'm a C-clamp shooter, what I do is I get my thumb over it like this. And then now I have the opportunity to get my thumb around, and I pretty much use the vertical grip as more so of a hand stop now versus holding it, which I think they might say that this is the intended way of holding it. But I know that if you have a vertical grip on an AR pistol, of course, you will have to, I think it'll have to be a SBR at that point. I think the AR pistol will have to be SBR, and then it'll have to have, you put your stock on, and only then can you run a vertical grip. But if it's not, and it's only the brace, then of course you have to run, I think, an angle 4 grip. But they make so many vertical grips now that they do actually have a slight angle. And then of course, I think if you cut your vertical grip, which I do have one cut that I did a while back, it was a Magpul vertical grip, and I pretty much cut it at about an angle here. And then I had it on my AR pistol. And I guess technically it wouldn't be considered a vertical grip because it has the actual angle on it. So when you reach to grab it in the front here, it's flat, and then it comes to about right here, then it stops, and then it pretty much angles back up like this from the way that I cut it. So, oh yeah, and I meant to say, shout out to Goon Tape for this tape that I have right here. It's like a multicam Goon Tape, like a jungle-ish kind of thing. And then we have more Goon Tape right here that we run, because I run a lot of Goon Tape in order to stop from, wires and stuff like that hanging. And then sometimes I just like the feel of it. So I'll go and I'll put a vertical, I'll go and put some Goon Tape on. And I just like the feel. A little tacky. Some people don't like that feeling on their hands, but I don't shoot with a glove, and I like it because it just makes my hand feel a little bit more secure on the weapon. But yeah, like I said, I run a C-clamp, so when I'm shooting, I'm pretty much holding my hand here. But I'm wondering why I don't see a lot of people outside of warfare, typically scenarios that actually run their vertical grips, holding them, in this angle. Now I do see people who, and I'll give you an example with this mag, as you can see, is empty. and they will pretty much run and shoot in this pretty much configuration with their hand basically pulled onto the mag well with the stock or brace pulled back into their shoulder pocket. So 3 holds that I've seen, I guess I could say, a hold like this, a C-clamp hold in which I run, and then, you know, this hold right here, which I'm speaking about, which is this vertical grip hold. I'm not sure who still does that or if it's frowned upon to do it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I run a C-clamp, so my hand is pretty much using it as a hand stop more so than the vertical grip itself. But being on something that's this 14.5 with the pin well muzzle device, it's okay for me to run this vertical grip on there. Some people like them, some people don't, but I think it's a pretty cool thing to have, especially if you like to shoot against barricades and stuff like that. So it's not hard for you to have something and it's here and you kind of could just push your hand stop, as you can see right here, or your vertical grip. You could kind of just like push it into it to help with a little bit more stability when it comes to shooting over barricades and walls and things of that nature. So it does play a lot of different roles when you're using it, or that the way that you can manipulate it and let it be used in a certain type of way. But yeah, like I said, in this video, I just wanted to get you guys' opinion about it. Basically, who's holding their vertical grips like this when they shoot, and if it's a thing to actually still do, or does everyone just C-clamp even though they have a vertical grip on it, and that's just their way of using it as somewhat of like a hand stop, and who's pretty much still running their ARs with their hands on their mags. I don't know, it just feels weird, but I can understand it. I think if I had something with a shorter barrel, then maybe I can understand this a little bit more, but because of the weight out front, I feel like it just gets heavier, especially with it, of course, me having this large Streamlight weapon light on here. You know, it's a BCM rail, so it's fairly heavy. You know, just a few things up forward, so I feel like it's kind of a little bit more weight heavy in a sense, but yeah, just give me you guys' opinion. Let me know what you think about it. I really like to get some feedback about it, because I've actually been wondering for a long time who's shooting in this type of manner, because I don't. And is it the military the only ones that actually shoot in a way where they're actually holding their vertical grips, I guess how they were intended? All right, so that's all for the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Keep tuning in. I got some more videos I'm starting to work on. I got some ideas I want to get out of my head, and you know, get them out to you guys and see what you think. So Navy Vet 88, peace.